one more door I haven't knocked on to see if they know if anybody's living there, and I'm gonna knock on it. Hey, sir, how you doing? My name is Greg, and my mother owned that house for 40 years, right next door.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you've seen anybody come and go. I think there may be squatters in there. There's no power, and so I'm just trying to. I'm from Houston, or I live in Houston, and I'm just trying to get a general feel of the house.
Yeah. So what's your brother's name?
Stephen Lewis.
Okay.
He's actually my stepbrother.
Okay.
John Eddie was his
Yeah.
father.
Yeah, well, I've never seen you before, and I thought it was strange that you. I don't know. How you doing?
All right, yeah. My mother's Colleen Lewis.
You got me on video, or what?
I do, just because my sister's having some difficulty breathing in Albuquerque, and that house was supposed to go to me and my sister, and it ended up, my mother died about 3 years before John Eddie, and from what we can find out, he gave the house to his son.
I don't know.
And so, anyway, I guess
I've seen Steve over there a bunch.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's living there now. There's no squatters over there. There was squatters.
But not now. I noticed though.
Steve got them out. The squatters out.
Okay, I was wondering about that because, excuse me, I have a cousin that still lives in town, and he would drive by here every now and then. He's like, Greg, I think somebody's living in your mom's house.
Well, they was for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just noticed all the furniture was like in the big den that John Eddie built, and
Yeah. What? Well, you had a key to go in, or what?
I don't, and so I checked it to see if it was unlocked, and it wasn't. It's got a couple of trespassing signs, so.
Yeah. Well, after he got the squatters out, he put the trespassing signs up.
Okay.
To keep them from coming back.
Okay.
You know.
All right, so
Yeah.
who's taking care of the yard then? I guess Stephen is taking,
I don't know.
or he's hiring somebody to take care of the yard.
I think he hired somebody.
Okay. All right, sir. Appreciate it.
You got Steve's number, right?
I do not. My
You want to
sister.
talk to him?
No. So my mother married his father in about 1991 or so. She had a stroke and was in the hospital down here, and I was in Germany serving in the military, and I flew back, spent a couple of weeks with her, and that's the first time I met John Eddie. But then I had to fly back to go to the Gulf War, and he has 2 sons and a daughter, Stephen, Ron, well actually 3 sons.
I met Ron.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he normally lives up around the Dallas area. But my sister, and then he has Lisa, who's one of his daughters, and then he had another son in
Do you
Florida.
want Steve's phone number?
I would love Steve. We sent him a letter. My sister's having difficulty breathing. She's 12 years older than I am.
What? He won't respond to you, or what?
Yeah, well, she sent him. I had to send him a letter because we didn't have any other contact information.
Yeah. Let me get my phone.
Okay, sir, I appreciate it. You can just set my camera will pick it up. And I apologize for recording, but on private property. But I recorded all around that house, and I noticed there's no power to it, so
I don't know anything about it.
there's not any power to the house. I looked at the meter.
Yeah.
I've been all around there, but anyway, I'm just trying to get the house back for my sister.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, sir.
All right.
I'll
so
say
it's
it.
214
214
240
240
8284.
8284.
Yeah.
All right, sir. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I'm glad. I almost left, and I wasn't going to knock on this house because my mother, next door to her, is like a little quadruplex. And she lived in
Yeah.
one of those for 10 years before she bought that house.
Oh yeah.
So I went there and nobody answered the door. So I appreciate you answering the door.
Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you.